Good morning, everyone. Today we will discuss about parts of a leaf. Yes, today we will discuss about parts of a leaf. Leaf is a food factory of a plant because it produces food. Yes, it produces food. So first of all, we will discuss the different parts of a leaf. So first of all, you can see there is a flat green part, broad part of the leaf at the base. This is known as the leaf blade or lamina. This is known as this flat green part of the leaf. It is known as leaf blade or lamina. After that, you can see a thick main linear structure. Have you seen? This is a thick main linear structure in the leaf. This thick main linear structure is known as the midrib. This is your midrib. Now, if you will see carefully, you can see our linear structures or the tube-like structures are coming out, running out from the midrib. Had you seen? So these linear structures, these tube-like structures that running out from the midrib, these are known as side veins. These are known as side veins. And now see the tip of a leaf. This tip of a leaf, it is known as leaf apex. This is known as leaf apex. Now you can see a structure, a stem-like structure is there through which it is joined. A leaf is attached with the stem or branch. This part of the leaf is known as the leaf stalk. So if we will talking about the structure of a leaf, this flat green part is the leaf blade. This is the leaf apex. This is the leaf stalk. This is the midrib. And these are the side veins. Now we will try to find out these parts into our diagram. Are you ready? Okay. So first of all, you can see the flat green part of the leaf. That is your leaf blade. Leaf blade or you can say lamina. It is known as leaf blade or lamina. Now, these linear structures, tube-like structures on the leaf blade, these are known as the veins. These are the veins. Now, this is a thick medium, you can say a middle vein. This is a thick middle vein and this is known as midrib. This is known as midrib. And when the veins are running out from the midrib, these are known as the side veins. These are known as the side veins. The tip of the leaf. The tip of the leaf, it is known as leaf apex. It is known as leaf apex and the leaf is joined with the stem or any branch with the help of the leaf stalk. So, how many parts of a leaf are? Yes, leaf blade or lamina, leaf stalk, leaf apex, midrib, veins or you can say side veins. Now, if you will see the lower surface of the leaf with the magnifying glass, if you will see the lower surface of the leaf with the magnifying glass, you are able to see tiny pores on it, tiny small holes on it. These tiny pores are known as stomata. These are known as stomata. So, stomata are the tiny pores. These are mainly found on the lower surface of a leaf and it helps in exchange of gases. Yes, like oxygen and carbon dioxide. It helps in exchange of gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now, can you tell me why do plants need oxygen gas? Yes, plants need oxygen gas for the process of respiration, or you can say breathing. For the process of respiration or breathing. And carbon dioxide gas is needed for the process of photosynthesis. So now we will discuss about the process of photosynthesis in leaf. Now we will discuss about preparation of the food by the plant. Food is must for all living beings to survive. Yes, food is must for all living beings to survive. Plants also need food. So, from where do they get the food? Yes, they prepare their food themselves. And that's why the plants are also known as producers. They are also known as producers. And they not only prepare their food for themselves, they also prepare their food for all living organisms. Our main source of food is plant. We will obtain a number of food. We will obtain a number of food from the plants like your fruits, vegetable, pulses, spices. So there are a large variety of food we obtain from plants. So now we will discuss how do the plants prepare their food. So as you see, food are prepared by the green leaves of a plant. Yes, foods are prepared by the green leaves of a plant. Do you know why these leaves are green in color? Yes, you are right. These leaves are green in color due to the presence of a green colored pigment. And what is the name of this pigment? This is your chlorophyll. Yes, chlorophyll. Leaf is green in color due to the presence of a green colored pigment, that is chlorophyll. And what is the function of this chlorophyll? This chlorophyll traps the sunlight. Yes, this chlorophyll traps the sunlight, which is must for the process of photosynthesis, which is must for the process of photosynthesis. So if we will see the word photosynthesis, photo means light. Photo means light. Which light? Yes, you are right. That is your sunlight. And synthesis means to prepare. So when food is prepared with the help of the sunlight, and this sunlight is trapped by the green color pigment chlorophyll, which is mainly present in the leaf. And leaves prepare the food through the process of photosynthesis. Now, along with sunlight, leaves also need carbon dioxide gas. Yes, leaf need carbon dioxide gas. And this gas is the leaves take this gas from the atmosphere. With the help of the stomata. Do you know what are the stomata? Stomata are the tiny pores on the lower surface of the leaf and which help in, yes, exchange of gases. Now, along with carbon dioxide, leaves also need water and nutrients. Yes, water and nutrients. These water and nutrients are absorbed by the roots of a plant from the soil. Yes, this water and nutrients are absorbed by the roots of a plant from the soil, and stem conduct this water and nutrients to the leaf. Now leaf, with the help of sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, and nutrients prepare the food. Prepare the food in the form of glucose. In the form of glucose, and give us life-giving gas, that is your oxygen. Okay, so during this process of photosynthesis, plants prepare food, green leaves prepare food along with oxygen. And you can see this food, they use it for their life, for their growth, and rest of the food they store into their different parts. And this food, this stored food, we can eat. Okay, and this food is stored into different parts of a plant in the form of starch. In the form of starch. So can you tell me the name of the fruits we can eat, or name of the food we can obtain from plants? Yes, like your apple, mango, your papaya, orange, or you can say potato. These are the food stored in different parts of a plant. So plants are the producers because they produce the food for all living organisms through the process of photosynthesis.